Buses. For the avid rider, they know the buses that are jam-packed, and they also know the ones that are empty.
So we wanted to know why the city would run a bus if it's not in high demand. News 4 Tucson investigator Brett Bugansky shows why shutting down a route is not even an option for Tucson.
Every day of the week.
Meet Josh Harris. He's usually in good spirits.
A little bit of everything. I got gospel going right now.
Behind the sunglasses with his headphones around his neck.
Usually I have a bigger bottle with ice in it.
And water bottle at his side. He waits.
Oh, so close.
Anticipating his bus, Route 61 or La Cholla, to arrive.
Every system has high ridership and low ridership routes.
In fact, the City of Tucson's Transportation Department says this route has the lowest ridership in all of the SunTrans system, attracting an average of 15,000 riders per month. Compare that to the highest ridership, Route 8, which runs Broadway and South 6th Avenue, averaging 250,000 riders a month.
Early in the morning and late in the evening, they're all packed real heavy.
One man who's seen it firsthand is John Donich.
I take the bus every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday and just go cruising around Tucson.
Who considers himself somewhat of an avid rider.
I would say it's well used compared to our peers.
Deputy Transportation Director for the City of Tucson, Carlos De Leon, says there's always room for improvement.
Some of the routes, although they're not high ridership routes, are very important in terms of what they do for people in terms of a lifeline.
One of them is Route 37, Pantano Road, which operates between Pima Community College East and Cloud Road. It's one of 3 routes the city's transportation department calls the least productive in the system. So we rode along one late morning, and for nearly 15 minutes, we noticed this bus was empty.
We have looked at this. Probably this route.
We showed our video to De Leon, who says this is just one route in the system they're recommending to City Council of restructuring the route and discontinuing the segment north of Tanque Verde Road along Sabino Canyon to Cloud Road / Pantano Road. The very same section our cameras caught the emptiness. But what about Route 61, which has the lowest ridership? Does that route make enough money to make it worth it to even operate?
Overall, we're not in for the profit.
De Leon calls them a lifeline for those passengers who frequent Route 61, given the fact the route takes them to both the Tucson and Foothills malls, as well as Northwest Medical Center.
Those are critical routes, even though it's not a high ridership route. Very important for people to have mobility through the region. He
says there is no plans at this time of eliminating any bus routes.
Well, no matter what you do, people aren't going to be happy one way or another. I'm just going grocery shopping right now.
Route 61 is critical for Harris, who lives in the area and does not own a car.
So when I get back home and put the groceries away, I'll come back out.
Please show ID.
Yeah, I'm used to it, as long as I'm not renting for it.
And to make SunTran routes even more efficient, the city's transportation department plans to run every single bus on compressed natural gas within the next 10 years. But it's also proposing raising the price of SunTran passes. That'll be introduced at City Council this fall. If you have a tip for the News 4 Tucson investigators, email us at investigators@kvoa.com or call 955-4444. Brett Bugansky, News 4 Tucson.